Hi guys. I guess a couple things in regards to Mr. Janako and his report. I guess since the city paid for his report, when somebody hires me to write a report for them, I'm telling you what my slant is going to be. It's going to be on who gives me the $70,000. I'm not trying in any way to take away from his report, but we have to understand that he is a private law firm hired by our city to see what's going on. In regards to his saying that the spirit of the report and the recommendation, sir, the spirit of our report cost us city $70,000. Again, I'm really not trying to detract from his work. In regards to him saying or insinuating that there was no policy in our Fullerton Police Department in regards to a public information officer who is also has his role in the police union. We're not really sure what his slant is when we would like a public information officer that has no ties with the union, so then maybe possibly we can squash that. In regards to his recommendations, I have done a lot of research on Mr. Janako, and granted his reports are stellar and his recommendations are great, but the implementation of those recommendations are pretty close to zero. I figure that if Dan, I know the task at hand for you is gotta be amazing, incredible. And I'm hoping that the report and the recommendations that he makes, that I hope that you take the plan of corrections that you guys are willing to take and post immediately. So maybe you can possibly restore some faith that we have, in you guys. Because seriously, if we have to depend on our friends and blogs to realize what's going on and we're not getting accurate information from the police department, we're only left to speculate. God, I'm really nervous right now. I guess the only thing I have to say is to the good police officers out there, if you don't step up, your silence is consent.
Thank you.
Yeah, everything he said, the guy, we already know everything that happened. And somebody was outside saying right now, one of the news guys going, why does Kelly need to have his name cleared? You guys had somebody walking through a parking lot with a backpack. All the homeless people have backpacks. It's July 5th, all right? It's summertime out here. It's 15, 16 degrees outside. Everyone has backpacks, so you guys grabbed someone named Kelly. How do you know there was somebody else out there in the parking lot named Kelly? So you guys didn't find no drugs on him? There was no alcohol on him? There was none in his system, but this man was beaten to death by 6 murderers, not cops, because all cops are not bad. This man was beaten to death. And you're like, oh man. And and then I have you guys, when you have the media out there, they ask like the stupidest questions. Maybe we ask you guys stupid questions, but the man was beaten to death. You guys have it on video, and all of you say you didn't see the video. We know that some of you have seen the video. We need the video out there. And who's the girl that called from the slide bar? We'd like to, what's her name? How's she feeling these days after she had a man beaten to death for walking through a parking lot during the summer with his shirt off and a backpack? All he was doing was sitting down. People knew him down there. Everyone says all he ever did was ask for a cigarette or pet their dog. He never asked them for no money. Oh man, and then you guys are sitting there saying that you guys got to start looking at this so it doesn't happen again. It should have never even happened in the beginning. All right? Oh man. Handle it, take care of it. And all the cops, not the murderers, all of them need to be prosecuted. Just not Ramos. I read in the paper where Ramos was so exhausted that he was at Kelly's feet holding his feet because he was so exhausted from the beating. Hello, what does that tell you right there? So he beat him so bad he had to go hold his feet while everybody else was beating him. They all need to be prosecuted. If that was me, and you guys saw me on the streets right now and I was beating somebody up, I'd go through 6 or 7 months or a year. You guys need to handle your people, and it's not all of you. You know, it's not you guys. You guys didn't murder him. It's not you guys. You guys should have spoke up, and you're not allowed to talk about certain things. I understand that. That's why we're here, the Kelly's Army people. But you guys need to handle all of those officers that you call officers. I wouldn't call them officers. The murderers need to be prosecuted. So handle it.